All right, so this isn't fun news to cover, but it's also an awful, awful case that we have covered throughout the last, year and change. Wander Franco, who was a budding star with the Tampa Bay Rays, signed up to a monster contract, $200+ million, was convicted of a very, very serious crime in the Dominican Republic, sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl. He was convicted by a Dominican court. We got that sentencing on Thursday afternoon. He was given a suspended 2-year prison sentence. So it sounds like I don't know that whole legal system there, obviously. That's not my specialty, but it doesn't sound like he has to serve prison time at the moment. The mother of the victim received a 10-year sentence for sexually trafficking her daughter. Prosecutors were going after a 5-year sentence. The judge said Franco would not serve further prison time unless he ran afoul of certain conditions, including not contacting minors with sexual intentions. MLB's investigation into all of it is still open, and he could be further disciplined under the domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse policy. Okay, so we had been talking about this for a while. We got an answer, and number one, awful. He's a criminal. Awful.
Yeah.
Convicted of a terrible crime. Number two, I don't care what MLB does. He's not playing again. Okay. I can say that with utmost confidence at this point, Kip. He's not going to play in the bigs anymore. He's probably not even going to be allowed in the country. So from a baseball perspective, which is very clearly secondary here, he's out of the sport.
Doesn't deserve to. It's a privilege to be able to play in the MLB, and I think that comes with the responsibility to hold yourself to a higher level of a standard, which he clearly did not met. The mother getting 10 years too. I think, listen, we're gonna report it because it's news and it has to do with it because he used to be a player of who he is. But if I guess, you're gonna start hearing his name less and less, and where it's just not going to be a thing to even give updates on him anymore, because I just don't think he's going to be part of the baseball world much longer.
Yeah, that's what I'll be short and sweet. I was going to just say that there's, it was crazy what happened. It's not good. It's sad, to be honest with you. So, to give any more updates about this is just not even worth it anymore. Just a sad day for that 14-year-old girl.
Yeah. I agree. So Wander, if you go back a few years ago, signed 11 years, about $182 million with the Rays, and that deal could have maxed out at 12 years, 223. There was a 12th year option there. Just a long time, massive deal. Most of that money is not going to be paid out to, for fans that are curious, like, if he's not playing, he was on the restricted list for a while, and now obviously he's not going to be able to play for really forever. MLB, I'm sure, will come out with their own punishment, Kip. But again, it's not going to matter. He's not a citizen. They're not going to let him back in. He's a child sex offender.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
anyway,
move on.
Yeah, you move on. Obviously, the Rays move on. Yes, if you go years back, he was supposed to be their superstar. They invested a lot of money in him. The Rays have very clearly moved on. Okay, they don't talk about it. They have a really good ball club. They've moved on. They have other young stars that they'll pay attention to.
They've done a good job of handling it. I think, in the sense that it's not something that you're prepared for. There's no book on how to handle this situation. I think they just did a good job of they distanced themselves as fast as possible, kind of, because they saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah, not in this. Obviously, this is a criminal case. It was a mess, but. There were some issues that were arising there. I'll put it that way, with Wander within the clubhouse towards the end of his tenure there with the Rays. So just a troubled person and essentially gone from our sport.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.